Hey, got a minute to talk about people who never give up. The saying actually goes, it's hard to beat somebody who will never give up. So I'm at school with one of the guys in our class, our year, and let's just say, I mean, I know for a fact I'm not an oil painting. I really am not. But this guy I'm talking about was, I think he was just crayons. Okay, I'm not judging. I mean, I know some of us are not that attractive. I'm one of those, when they handed out looks, I was way at the back. I was getting a brain. Okay, but everything else, okay. So, but this guy was anyway. So, he took a fancy to one of the nicest girls in the school. I mean, physically attractive. And no matter what he tried to speak to her, she would just, I mean, young people, she wanted nothing to do with this guy. But you know what he did? He never gave up. He kept asking out, asking out. And it became a standing joke in our school about this guy. And every time she would walk past, we'd make a thing. But he just kept it. Anyway, fast forward about 20 years, we've all left school. I phoned the guy one day for something. We hooked up again. And I said to him, whatever happened to that girl? Remember that girl you were crazy about at school? I said, whatever happened to her? He says, she's my wife. I said, excuse me? He says, yeah, we got married about 2-3 years after school. You see, what she did was she obviously went away and she had to kiss quite a few frogs before she found out that, beauty is only skin deep, and that I'm a good man, a good human being. And he was, by the way, great guy, great man, great person. Just, what they say, mooi gebou, maar kak gepleister. He was the nicest guy, but obviously in a world of emptiness and vacuous looks and attractiveness and that type of stuff, he's missed, and a lot of people like that are missed. And he just didn't give up, though. He met her, he fell in love with her from the moment he saw her, and he never quit, he never gave up, and he just stayed in contact and stayed in touch, and eventually he says, I wore her down, and he managed to marry the girl of his dreams. And good for him, and good for them, and good for her for finally seeing the beauty that was inside of him, as opposed to what most people only saw on the outside. It's hard to beat somebody that just won't give up and doesn't quit. Hey, get to work.
Thank you so much for watching. Won't you please share this video if it's been of value, and maybe it can be of value to somebody else. Would you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and most importantly, turn notifications on the social media sites by clicking the buttons or doing whatever the specific media site asks you to do. Just like you to get our stuff. I think we're being throttled. So really appreciate it and hope you enjoyed it.